My name is Marta Lopez. I am currently the HIM manager for two of Holy Cross hospitals in Utah. So, Holy Cross Salt Lake and Holy Cross Mountain Point. And I've been in this role since March. I'm at the facility. I get to come in and split my week between the two facilities. Um, Before this, I was working from home remotely for a revenue cycle company, R1, and I was also an HIM manager over the home care department. And I did that for 3 years, working from home. I've been in HIM for about 12 years, and I started as a release of information tech or HIM tech. And while I was going to school, finished, and then went into management. I had the opportunity to use my skills, which I already had from a different industry, and use them in HIM. And I love what I do. This is something that I plan to continue to move up if I can. And I wanted also to be able to teach. I got my MBA about 4 years ago and had the opportunity to have the online adjunct position with SNHU. And that's something that I enjoy doing as well. And that's something that I would want to do also as I get older, maybe get some more classes, but enjoy doing that. A day starts off with looking at emails. I start at home usually, looking at my emails and seeing what is going on during the day. I come into the office and I like to round with my employees and check on them, make sure they're doing okay. And then there's usually meetings that I have to attend as the manager of the department, part of the leadership team of the hospital. So there's usually a weekly meeting where I have to meet with all of the staff and the CEO of the hospital. But mainly my role is with physician suspension, managing the deficiencies and the delinquency of the documentation. And then we do some scanning and analysis. And then right now, currently, I have 4 coders that report to me, but that will change in the future. But that's also part of my role is to manage the accounts that have issues that need to be, that documentation is missing, and they need to be ready to be coded. A lot of my time is spent answering emails and sending emails to different departments because we need documentation, we need orders, we need charges. So a lot of the time is spent doing that, and then meeting with other departments, for process improvements and things like that. One of the things that I've thought about, that I've learned with the years that I've been in this field, is that there's always change, so you have to be flexible and adapt to change. Currently, we're going through a transition of ownership of hospitals, so we're now going to be reporting to a different company, and so that that takes time. But as one of the leaders, you have to support and be flexible and roll with the changes. The other thing I think is that I've learned also to progress in the field of HIM. I recommend to move around and experience different companies because everyone does things differently, and you learn so much from working for different employers. I've been very blessed in being able to progress by moving around and doing one job to another. Sometimes if you stay a long time in one place, you get too comfortable and not challenged enough. And so I like to be challenged, and that's one thing that I think has helped me in progressing in my career. And the other thing that I would recommend and that I've learned also is to multitask and to prioritize your work. You do have a lot of things coming at you sometimes, and you have to learn how to, prioritize and pick one that's the most important and go from there. But in this position, you sometimes are pulled in different directions, and so you have to be, again, flexible and go with whatever is more important at the moment.